Coming up on Blue Eye News,
we find out something cool about one of our very own Raiders.
we revisit how our CTE classes handled the COVID-19 pandemic,
And we take a look at how our talent show went this year.
all this and more
On Blue Eye News. Hey Raiders, I'm Clayton Densley.
And I'm Mike Lividini.
Hey Mike, did you know that one of our very own reporters here at Blue Eye News runs a clothing business?
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Sounds pretty cool.
It is really cool. Brandon Nurse runs the business and he's got more on the story. Let's check it out.
Selling clothes online is one easy and fast way I make money. The process is short, fast, easy, and simple. Now I'm going to take you on how I sell clothes through my social media accounts. Step 1 is to first find out what I would like to sell. Step 2 is to look at the t-shirt just to make sure there's no holes, rips, or tears or anything that will add less value to the t-shirt. Step 3 is now to take a photo of the t-shirt. Right now I'm inserting a push pin into the wall so I can hang the t-shirt from the push pin to take a photo of the front and the back of the t-shirt. After I take these photos, I will now upload them on Instagram. Okay, step 4 is now to upload the photos to Instagram. In the description for the t-shirt, I have to put the t-shirt's name, its price, condition, and its size. Now, I finished everything else. The last step is to create a promote for my post. After promoting the post, it is now time to upload the photo. Now, the last step is to sit back and wait until anyone hits my DMs looking for a t-shirt just like this one.
Wow, that's awesome.
Sure is.
You know, this year's been pretty difficult with COVID.
Indeed, many classes, especially CTE, have had to change their normal activities due to this pandemic.
Let's revisit how our CTE department adapted to the pandemic with Weston Waters.
Our school has faced a multitude of problems this year because of COVID, but one part of our school in particular has been hit very hard by this pandemic. We spoke to Mr. Turner to figure out how he overcame challenges to have a successful year in his class.
So the biggest challenge that I feel like I've overcome this year in spite of COVID and CTE classes is the students being at home and having to get them spun up, whether it's in audio or marketing or digital media. We've had to find different pieces of software for them to use to keep it all together.
The CTE department has overcome a lot this year to make it successful, especially with remote students having a challenge to participate at home. Teachers have had to go the extra mile to help these students have a great year. This has been Weston Waters reporting for Blue Eye News.
That's awesome how well they've adapted to COVID this year.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Hey Mike, did you catch that talent show a few weeks ago?
Sadly, no, but I heard it was awesome.
Yeah, it was. Let's find out how the talent show went with Jaden Thompson and Samora Hamilton.
COVID has been going on for over a year, and people are still adapting and trying to get back to a new normal. This year, the talent show was amazing, despite all of the challenges faced putting it together.
When we were supposed to have it, the ice storm hit. And so we got delayed and delayed. I think we had to reschedule it 3 times. So that was like out of our hands, like couldn't control that. Me and Miss Golson had to figure out lights and sound pretty much all on our own. So that was a big difficulty.
All of the things that just kind of fell into place. You're just kind of expecting things not to go well with this year. And this talent show was an example of the exact opposite. Like if something didn't go right, something went right behind it.
Even though we had some setbacks overall, the talent show was definitely one for the books.
Not only can I balance it on my hand and foot, I can balance it on my face.
The pre-planning comes in whenever we meet with our student leadership officers and we pick a theme, we pick a date.
We start making all the decorations, figuring out who's going to judge the talent show, like what staff members will, if we can get previous students to judge it, which is always great.
We've got to figure out how we're going to get the word out, how much tickets are going to be, but it's student-led. It's our student leadership that does that. And so then we've got to figure out when auditions are going to be. We have to set auditions in enough time that people can sign up. And so 21 students total auditioned, 4 students were remote. 2 of the students that were remote were in. And so then we had 10 acts total. So it was our own take on a streaming service. So we had our own episodes, and so we made it out of season 9 because, we're talking about, the 9th time it's been a talent show. So it's chaos to begin with, and then it ends up to be like this perfect storm at the end.
This has been Jaden Thompson
And Zamora Hamilton,
reporting for Blue Eye News.
I'm glad the talent show went well. Sounds like it was a lot of fun.
Indeed. Well, that's all we have for you today on Blue Eye News.
Check in next time to see what's new at Wiley East.
And don't forget,
It's a great day to be alive and a great day to be a Raider.